Reading for October 22nd, Science of Mind, A Philosophy, a Faith, a Way of Life by Ernest Holmes. Reading from page 348, paragraph 2, through page 349, paragraph 1, using inclusive language.
Race suggestion. Race suggestion is a very real thing, and each individual carries around with them, as has written into their mentality, many impressions which they never consciously thought of or experienced. When we realize that the individual's subjectivity is their use of the one subjective mind, we shall see that a subjective unity is maintained between all people, and that individual mentalities who are in sympathetic vibration with each other more or less mingle and receive suggestions from each other. This is the meaning of mental influence, which is indeed a very real thing. Just as each person, place, or thing has a subjective atmosphere or remembrance, so each town, city, or nation has an individual atmosphere. Some towns are bustling with life and action, while others seem dead. Some are filled with the spirit of culture, while others are filled with the spirit of commerce. This is the result of the mentalities of those who live in such places. Just as a city has its atmosphere, so does an entire nation. The combined thought of those who inhabit a nation creates a national consciousness, which we speak of as the psychology of the people. Subjective mind being universal, the history of the race is written in the mental atmosphere of the globe on which we live. That is, everything which has ever happened on this planet has left its imprint on the walls of time, and we walk down their corridors and read the writings. We should be reading the race history. This should seem simple when we realize that the vibrations of the human voice can be preserved on the receptive phonograph disc or the sound film and reproduced at will. If we were to impress one of these discs or a strip of the sound film and lay it away for years, properly protecting it, it would still reproduce these vibrations. It is not difficult then to understand how the walls of time may be hung with the pictures of human events, and how one who sees these pictures may read race history. There is a tendency on the part of all of us to reproduce the accumulated subjective experiences of the human race.